Yo, man, what's poppin'? It's your boy Juice, and I just jumped off the porch with your boy Dirty Glove Bastard. Let's get it.
Didn't swear they really bout it. I've been training with gorillas. I've been running up the mountain.
All right, so we got Juice off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
How you feeling today, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Blessed.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming down, man.
Definitely, man. It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I watch your show, so, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a blessing to be here.
Appreciate that, man.
Yes, definitely.
You come down here to Atlanta pretty often?
Actually, I used to live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, when I was younger, I stayed up here, but now I don't come as often, but now that I'm doing the music stuff, I'm down here a lot for business. So, you know what I'm saying? I like being up here for work for sure, because that's where it's at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, definitely. Everything popping and
yep, for sure.
everything's open during COVID too.
Yep, gotta love it.
All right, but you're originally born in California?
Yep, I'm originally from Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yep, I'm bi-coastal kinda, you know what I'm saying? I moved around a lot. I don't think I ever stayed in a place for more than a year in the same house, honestly.
Really?
And then a lot of the times I would bounce back between my mom and my grandma, just depending on what the weather was like. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bounced around a lot, but I'm originally from California though, definitely.
Okay.
That's where I started at.
Did you grow up out there too?
Yep, definitely. Yep, grew up out there. I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina when I was like 13, 14. So like I skipped a grade when I was younger because they said I was smart, you know what I'm saying? So skipped a grade, and I ended up going into high school at 13 and a half, 14.
Oh,
so
really?
I was in high school when I moved to Charlotte. So that was like my going from a kid to growing up into that adult phase. But as far as like growing up, yeah, it was in California.
Yeah.
Used to skateboard and shit like that.
Oh, yeah. So what'd you think of Charlotte when you first got there coming from LA? That's a big difference.
Man, my first impression of Charlotte was it was cold because when I came, it was in the middle of December. It was snowing. I did not like that shit. Then messed around, went back, then came back again. And I was like, man, it's a little bit warmer. It's fall. Might as well try it out. Might as well stay. Ended up staying and met some friends in the neighborhood. Ended up staying. Never went back.
Oh, yeah?
Never went back. Now I just go to visit for the most part because I got like my younger siblings and my family, immediate family out there. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, for sure.
So at what age would you say you jumped off the porch?
Shit. Honestly, I could say it in two different ways because, you know what I'm saying, I kind of jumped off the porch into the streets kind of when I was like 15, 16, kind of like got affiliated and shit like that. I kind of started, you know what I'm saying, hanging with different crowds and shit like that. I was into sports heavy, but it still drew me to the streets because I ain't had my father figure in my life. So, you know what I'm saying, just looking for that love and that, you know what I'm saying, that brotherly love type shit. I was getting it from sports, but it was different. You know what I'm saying? Something kept drawing me to the streets. So at 15, I started getting affiliated and shit like that. But once I left the house, once I was like on my own, like 17, 18 is when I really started, you know what I'm saying, doing everything on my own, going to hustling, everything I needed to do to just make a way for myself. That's when I started, you know what I'm saying, really getting it. So yeah, that's a fact.
And you went to college at North Carolina Central?
Yep. I was the first person in my family to graduate from college. So, you know what I'm saying, I made that a point because like I said in the beginning, I'm smart. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm not no dummy. I know what opportunities that college can bring. You know what I'm saying? It's all about networking and stuff like that. I knew if I went, I was going to meet people to where I can, you know what I'm saying, put myself in a position to further whatever I was trying to do when I got there. So, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't really about school because I wasn't really good in school. I just, you know what I'm saying, I just knew how to get around stuff real easily. And in college, you know what I'm saying, it was easy to cheat. So for the most part for me, it was networking. I was at every event trying to meet people and stuff like that, and everybody knew me. You know what I'm saying? So that's more so what it was about. And I wanted to do it for my mom because nobody in our family had did it yet. And it was like something that I knew if I did it would change the dynamic on younger siblings after me. It would make them feel like they could do that because I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm an older role model, basically.
That's major, man. Congrats, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
So what'd you get your degree in?
Mass communications and public relations.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep. I fell in love with writing when I was like 15, 16. No, when I was like 14. When I was like 14, is when I fell in love with writing. I realized that I wasn't good at no other subjects. You know what I'm saying? Hated school. You know what I'm saying? But in class, I would always rhyme words together. I was always just bored, just trying to rhyme words together, just in class, just something to do. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be like a rapper and shit like that. So I would be in class, and every time it came to English class, I never had an issue with, like, you know what I'm saying, writing and stuff like that, because I'm looking at it like, dang, I'm rhyming words all day. Shit, I could write words on a piece of paper that don't rhyme. That's nothing. And I like telling stories, and you know what I'm saying, when I'm rhyming, I could do it without rhyming. It's easy. So I just kind of grew to love it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what, you know what I'm saying, launched me into doing it. I didn't want to be no English teacher or nothing like that. So that's why I did mass communications, because it's like marketing and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you first actually start rapping and making music then?
So I made my first song my sophomore year, probably 3 years before now, 3-4 years before now. I made my first song when I was in college, but like I always was like a freestyle person. Like when we would be in the whip late at night, high in the neighborhood or whatever as kids, like I'm always the person, we would sit in the car and they would just listen to me and my little brother rap for hours and hours and hours. So people always be like, bro, just make a song. Like, but I'm not finna be one of these local people that they be like, oh, he'll want to be rapper. I never wanted to be that person that, you know what I'm saying, was looked at as like a wannabe rapper and never had, you know what I'm saying, no chance or anything like that. But like the more I did it, and once I got to college, when I did it at like a little event in the middle of the campus, it was it's something called the Greek Bowl, where all the plots for the fraternities and stuff are. So I was in there, and I did a little competition or whatever the case may be, and everybody was watching. And I'm like, bro, you got to make a song. You got to go do something. So I was like, fuck it. I went and tried to make a song. I met this producer that I still mess with to this day. I work with him to this day. He do all my stuff. He was on campus. He didn't really have anybody going to the studio or anything like that. I hit him up, and I was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? What's up? I'm trying to make a song. Made a song, and shit, let people hear it, and I ain't stopped since.
Yeah.
Haven't stopped since.
So people weren't surprised when you popped up and you were rapping, huh?
No, they weren't. Honestly, people weren't, like, I was expecting people to be like, what the hell? Like, what did you rap for? And stuff like that. But they weren't, honestly. And like how I used to do it in the beginning, when I first started rapping, I was like a little insecure about my rapping. Like I didn't want, you know what I'm saying, people telling me I'm trash and stuff. So what I used to do is, instead of just telling people like, yo, this is me, I'm just gonna play music while we smoking or something, because I'm still in college at this point. We in the dorm room, we around campus, we smoking. I'm just gonna play it in a setting with people in the mix of other music. And if people ask who it is or someone to tell me turn it off, then I'm gonna know right there what it is. So like majority of the time, people were telling me like, oh, bro, who is that? Like, that's hard. I'd be like, bro, that's me. They're like, bro, no, it's not. I'd be like, bro, I swear to God, that's me. They'd be like, bro, that shit is hard. I'd be like, appreciate it, but I just wanted to see without asking and letting y'all know it's me if y'all actually, you know what I'm saying, fucked with it.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah.
So who'd you grow up listening to, considering you were on the West Coast and came to the East Coast and went back and forth?
Man, I grew up listening to everybody, like from Snoop, Dr. Dre, from man, I listened to Andre 3000. I listened to Boosie. I listened to everything. And then the way my mom is, she loves R&B music, so I got my dose of like R&B music and that side of it. But like I always loved she had her days where she played nothing but Gucci and Jeezy in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that because it would just happen. But it would be days where she would play nothing but that. You know what I'm saying? I fell in love with the music, even though I didn't know what they was talking about back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little ass kid, but like for some reason, like back then, it just drew me to music more and more. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a different type of music. I'm used to people like from old school songs, and the songs I'm used to people talking about love, and then when you get to people talking about a whole different, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't never seen this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what really helped me fall in love with music.
Yeah. So what's the message in your music?
Authenticity, bro. Just, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to be yourself. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying, being smart. It's okay to have your head on your shoulders. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying, have business ideas and not want to do dumb shit, but still be, you know what I'm saying, still be gangster. It's okay to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, not have to put it in everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't got to put it in everybody's face. And I done been through a lot. So it's like, life done taught me, like, you don't got to put yourself out there front street in every situation. And you know what I'm saying? And you learn as you go through life that real niggas don't do that. They just handle their business and they keep it moving, my bad. So, you know what I'm saying? I just want anybody that listen to me to just understand it's okay to be yourself, and people gonna fuck with you for being you regardless. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in trying to fake or front or anything like that. Be you, and you know what I'm saying? That's how you're gonna get to success. That's how you're gonna network with the right people instead of being in these rooms where you gotta fake your relationships. If you be yourself, your relationship's gonna come authentic. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be better. Yeah. So yeah, that's my message for sure.
Real shit, man. All right, so what's your thoughts on the rap game right now?
Man, that shit's fucked up. I'm gonna be honest. Rap game is fucked up just because of so much that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to think about it, but like, it's hard not to, just because of so many people that's dying and shit like that. Like, you hate to see it, but like, it's like a lot of us rappers and a lot of people in general, you know what I'm saying? Us in our generation, we numb to it just because we grew up in a lot of gun violence and stuff like that. So yeah, like, you see like the fans that see somebody dying, it's like, oh my God, they just died. But it's like, when you talking to people that come from that and they just lost a homie last week, or they just lost somebody the other day, it's like, yeah, that nigga died, but like, they was in that lifestyle. And it sucks that, you know what I'm saying, it has to be rap. It just sucks that, you know what I'm saying, we can't just, you know what I'm saying, coexist, because we got the biggest culture. There's nothing bigger than rap music. You know what I'm saying? And if we just, you know what I'm saying, bring it together and just put everything together instead of just going at each other, man, I'm telling you, same thing like just what happened with Jeezy and Gucci. Like, it's the same thing. Like, nobody would ever imagine that they would have performed that song together. And it happened, and everybody feel like they was a part of history. Everybody posting like, oh my God. Even after that, when they went to Compound, everybody like, man, I made history, bro. I was in the club with Jeezy and Gucci, bro. Let me check that off my list. You know what I'm saying? Every street nigga in the world was happy because of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is what the culture need, because that's how we're going to push the culture forward instead of holding it back, because that's what all these other genres and stuff, they want us to be held back. They look at us as being the people that are inciting these gang wars and shit like that, when in actuality, we're just telling our story and where we come from. We can't help that for generations that's what we were forced to deal with, and that's what we were forced to see. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, rap music is a beautiful thing. You just gotta understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's not all bad. People just be telling you how they feel, and you just gotta understand how people feel. And just because you don't like it, don't mean it ain't good. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real, man.
It's a fact.
All right, so reading your bio, saw that when you were working at Amazon, you were putting this QR code for your album on like people's boxes.
Mm-hmm. So man, look, I was about to graduate school, and I was trying to decide between moving to California or moving back to Charlotte. And in this time, like, I'm making music, but like, I'm past the point of everybody at my school knows me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in that little immediate area knows me. I'm trying to figure out a way to get outside of that and reach different areas and stuff like that. And my girlfriend, she ended up getting a job at Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I don't want you going to work that early by yourself. We in the hood, because where my school is, it was in the middle of the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want you to go to that job by yourself in the middle of the hood. I end up getting a job with her just because I'm like, man, let me think of how a way I can, you know what I'm saying, exploit this. So I go to work with her a couple weeks. I'm trying to learn the system and shit like that. Thinking of a way that I can help me, you know what I'm saying, with my music. So I'm like, man, QR code stickers. I'm like, this is the main distribution center, and it goes all over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, if I can get a good 20,000 stickers on these boxes, but they're going to everybody's front door. And everybody's going to wonder what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because they never get stickers on the Amazon box. So I was like, why the fuck not? So I told one of my good friends at the time that I ended up meeting when I worked there. I was like, bro, I'm thinking about doing this. He was like, bro, you might get fired. I'm like, bro, I got this job to make sure she ain't come to work by herself anyway. I'm not tripping. So he's like, well, do it, bro. I was like, I'm going to need you to record me, though. He was like, shit, I don't know about that. So long story short, like a couple days later, I walk up to him in the middle of our shift. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, bro, I got the stickers. Here's my phone. He's like, bro, you for real? I'm like, yes, bro, record me. And I just start slapping stickers on boxes. I'm going through every row all the way through. And I did that for a little while. And then I was like, man, I need to make a video. You know what I'm saying? So I made a video. And by the time I went to work at 4:00 in the morning, was off at 9:00. They never caught on to it. Like, the people at my job never even seen it. So I was good. But I was like, what's a way that I could get some traction online? You know what I'm saying? Just something funny to post, something entertaining. So I post it online while I'm at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. By the time I get off at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's everywhere. World Star then picked it up. Say Cheese then picked it up. iHeartRadio is posting it. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I know I'm gonna get fired now. I know I'm gonna get fired now. It was a wrap. I don't even know how they found me. What's crazy is this lady that I had ended up talking to that worked for Amazon's marketing department. She said that the Instagram team kept being tagged. Like Amazon kept getting tagged. Really? And they found out and they called me. It was a wrap. I got that on video too when they called me. It was crazy.
They fired you?
Fired me.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'd do it. If I could go back and do it again, I'd do it again. I wouldn't change it for nothing because like at the end of the day, like this is what I want to do. I don't want to work at Amazon for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? If I got to lose something small to get where I'm trying to go, even though it may be a struggle, even though shit may change, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to an end goal. You know what I'm saying? That's my ultimate end goal. So that's what I'm chasing. Anything in between, I just got to take those bumps and bruises along the road. So, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was. I wasn't tripping. Yeah.
Do you know how many scans you got?
Shit, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. My streams went up like crazy. And it's crazy because it's crazy because I couldn't even tell because I went viral. So people was going to my stuff off of me going viral and people was going to it off of me scanning it. So I was like, I don't know. I just know my shit is going crazy. And like, I didn't expect it at all. It was crazy. And I was like, man, if I figured out how to do this one time, I could figure out how to do it again. I just got to sit down and think and be smart and be innovative. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? Being different. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Just being different.
Yeah, that's hella creative right there, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Amazon.
Yeah. All right, what can you tell us about your new project, Timeless?
Man, Timeless is just, Timeless is basically me switching over from being the old Juice the Kid and me transforming into the adult version of me, Juice. You know what I'm saying? Just more mature, less reckless, and less doing hot stuff and hot shit or whatever the case may be. Just me transforming into a mature me to where people can listen to my music from young to old forever. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just make music for one group. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I'm going to be able to stay around. So I had to learn how to use my voice. I had to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, talk about stuff that relates to everybody that still is true, that relates into my own life at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying? Just me in that transition, how I was able to do that. I decided to go from Juice the Kid to just Juice. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Timeless is about. It's about timeless music, you know what I'm saying? And the maturity and the growth of me over time and just me telling my story. Basically like me speaking to the younger generation. Like I said, I want them to be them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. That's all it's about. Yeah. You feel me? That's all it's about. Yep.
And you got the single Pop My Shit with Tusi.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Tusi. Shout out to their whole team.
Yeah.
That shit hit. Yep.
Well, why'd you decide to put him on that song?
Honestly, I was always a fan of his music, like early. For some reason, I always catch people real early. I don't know where I be finding stuff, but I may see something and just listen to it over and over and over. And the person may not even be hot yet, you know what I'm saying? But like listen to him over and over. And I started to see he was blowing. And I actually was working still at this time when I made this song. And when I made this song, I made it in between work. I freestyled the song. So I was at work, and in between work, I would come back home, freestyle a little part, go back to work, go to a job, come back home, freestyle a little bit, go back, rush the job. That's why I don't work there no more, because my work was so sloppy. I'm trying to record in between work, you know what I'm saying? So they hated that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm recording or whatever. At the end of the day, I had a song, let my boys hear it. They're like, bro, that shit is hard, bro. Who you gonna put on that? You might as well finish that yourself. I'm like, nah, I think I want to put somebody on it. And I thought about it. I was like, Tusi. It was like, Tusi? I was like, Tusi. I was like, you sure, bro? I was like, bro, he gonna be a star, bro. Like, I can tell. I was like, Tusi. And he was like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Got him on the feature. Ain't nobody say nothing else. I knew he was perfect for the song. His voice went perfect. You know what I'm saying? Got him to do the video, and everything was smooth. Everything was smooth. Management team was good. They did good business. You know what I'm saying? Didn't give us no hassle. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. He interacted with everybody. He didn't try to rush. You know what I'm saying? He was cool. So I fucked with him. Yeah. For sure. And the song going crazy right now. Yeah, it's going on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? Almost 100K. You feel me? Just dropped it 2 months ago. Almost had 100K views. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go tap in and get that shit for sure.
You about to drop the On God video. Shot
Yes,
by
sir.
our buddy Fool with the Cam, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my dog, Fool with the Camera. Hey, man, that nigga's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, he's good at what he do. You know what I'm saying?
He makes movies, man.
Yeah.
Not music videos.
And he about his business. It's a lot of like, when we first did Pop My Shit, because he did Pop My Shit too. He shot that video. And when we was first looking for a cameraman, we wanted it to be somebody like good and somebody with like real good quality. You know what I'm saying? Nothing regular or whatever the case may be. So I'm just like thinking like, damn, who could we use? Who could we use? We hit up a few people, but it wasn't like I'm real big on good business. If we gonna do business, I want it to be like real business. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna call you and then you don't never call, or you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure, like I'm gonna chalk that off my list. Like, oh, if you do this for this, you know what I'm saying? It's no telling what you'll do for something else. So like when I instantly hit him up, he instantly called. He instantly got, you know what I'm saying, on the phone. He wrote everything down, broke the numbers down, did everything, and he did that one. Pop My Shit. So when I wanted to do On God, I was already coming to Atlanta for a hosting at Medusa. So I was like, damn, I might as well shoot this On God video in Atlanta. And this nigga Fool know all the spots. You know what I'm saying? No better person to go to. First time he came to Charlotte and he did his thing. So it's no telling what he gonna do in his own hometown. So hit him up. He heard the song. He said, bro, yeah, we finna make a movie. That's what he did.
How'd it turn out?
That's what he did. It's a movie. Yeah. Can't wait to drop it. You know what I'm saying? It's on the way. You know what I'm saying? By the time this come out, it might be out. So make sure y'all tap the fuck in.
Yeah. All right. And outside of music, you're into stocks and real estate as well?
Yeah, I like stocks. I like Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I literally dibble and dabble in everything just because I'm so open-minded. I don't never want to seem like the person that's not willing to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way I'm gonna grow is by learning. So I'm open to everything. When I meet people, I listen. So you know what I'm saying? I've been fortunate enough to meet some like people just throughout college and stuff like that taught me stuff about real estate and that taught me stuff about stocks and making sure you save and just making sure you invest your money in the right places, because it's not always going to come in how it's coming in at your peak. You know what I'm saying? But you can keep it coming in like that if you invest your money the right way. You know what I'm saying? So my goal later in life is to just be living off of interest. You know what I'm saying? I want to be living off my interest later on in life. Interest and, you know what I'm saying, just investments while I still got money coming in from music and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to give that to my kids. I want them to be able to have something and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So, hell yeah.
Yeah, let the money work for you, man.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
Bitcoin's been going crazy, man.
Yeah, actually, man, I've been like looking at Bitcoin since like 2016, like just looking at it because I never knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? Played with it a little bit, never really knew what it was. But then like just me doing like research and stuff like that is just like, damn, I'd rather get in on an investment and, you know what I'm saying, lose my little $10,000 when I got, you know what I'm saying, hundreds of thousands of dollars to gain, you know what I'm saying, in the process, because I can invest that money there. Yeah, I may lose it, but I still invested it instead of when blew it on the chain. I still put it towards something that could potentially make me more money. You know what I'm saying? So I always even tell people, like, even if you got some extra money around, it's nothing wrong with putting a little bit of money in that. You know what I'm saying? You can invest in your stocks, but everybody talk down on like, you know what I'm saying, oh, Bitcoin bad, or some people like, oh no, Bitcoin is good and I'm not going to invest in stocks. There's nothing wrong with doing both. You know what I'm saying? Put your eggs in both baskets. That way, if one pop, you good. You know what I'm saying? If the other one pop, you good. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be smart. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what I say.
For sure, man.
So,
all right. What's next, Juice?
Man, content. I got to stay consistent. That's what I feel like is biggest. Staying consistent and putting out videos, staying consistent, putting out vlogs. I keep my cameraman everywhere I go now. You know what I'm saying? Staying in the people's face, letting them get to know me. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to fuck with me if they don't get to know me. You know what I'm saying? I got to be open. I ain't never really been an open person, so I got to let people into my world and let them, you know what I'm saying, get to know the real me. So what's next is just, you know what I'm saying, me being open, me dropping content, letting the fans into my life, letting them see what I go through on a daily basis, how my studio process is, how I record, you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff. So if you're a fan and you want to know, you know what I'm saying, what this shit take, you know what I'm saying, it's a marathon, not a race. You know what I'm saying? It's a marathon, not a sprint. I mean, so you know what I'm saying, we locked in this shit. Like I told you, you know what I'm saying, I got an end goal I'm gonna get to, and I'm gonna get there. So you know what I'm saying, if y'all want to stay locked in. We're gonna get to it. It's a fact.
All right. Any shout outs before we wrap it up?
Man, shout out to my little brother, Mikey. You know what I'm saying? He died a few years ago. He who I really do this shit for. Like I got a couple other friends that I done lost, but like when I lost him, it really hit me. So shout out to Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Chris Smith. You know what I'm saying? My whole team. Just shout out to my city, Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? East Charlotte. I'm saying shout out to all the people out there. I'm rocking Money Monsters right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a local brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm always supporting local brands. So make sure y'all go get that if y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? Great quality. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure y'all tap the fucking game.
Them niggas swear they really bout it. I've been training with gorillas. I've been running up the mountain shooting water.